Oh, we came back just in time to get some sexy donation sounds from Diesel Zero Power. Dude, why are you gonna change your names or make it so confusing like that? $10 saying Caster Love. Well, it's the only dollars we've made today, so thank you kindly for that. I really appreciate it, man. That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Can you replay it so I can listen to the song?
Sure. I love that sound as any excuse to play it again.
Listen.
So good. All right, I'm swapping servers right now because apparently we're playing in North America, and apparently we have a returning champion, actually, of the amateur tournament, which we'll discuss in a second. But Terrorine also comes back, speaking of returning champions. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Loving all the BTTV and all that BTTV and you do for StarCraft 2 and Twitch in general. Thank you very much, man. All right, oh, is it Mangalore? I recognize that name.
Mangalore?
Mangalore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mangalore. I love it. I'm ready. He's won one of these tournaments before. He has what it takes to do it again. This would be our first time BTSL 2-time champion. BTSL amateur 2-time champion. That's insane.
Yeah, that's cool for consistency's sake. So I'm just setting some stuff up here, guys. One sec. But yeah, so 2 players, Dizzy versus Mangalore. It's going to be a ZvZ best of 3. This is Platinum League and below for the BTSL amateur tournament. And I was just curious because I didn't remember. We've had to go through so many people, so I've definitely lost track. But apparently he got coaching from Beastie Cutie as his choice for the last time, and he's come back for round 2. Nothing prohibits this, by the way. If you want us to pay for more time of your coaching, keep playing these tournaments. Keep winning.
Wow. He went from Plat 3 to the top of Plat 1.
You know what's cool, though? I want this to happen. So, like, let's say, I'm going to use Mangalore as the example here, right? He wins the previous amateur tournament. He goes from Plat 3 to Plat 1. Wins again, gets more coaching, goes from Plat 1 to, like, Diamond 17 or something. But we get to see him in the Diamond and below tournament then. Like, it's cool to see the actual improvement. And that, for me, makes this all the more worthwhile. Like, I don't think we're going to see the investment of Mangalore be the next Korean GM killer. But, you know, it's still cool to see, even at the lower leagues, people still improving.
It's awesome, man. Coaching works, apparently. That's why you guys should sign up next week is gold and below, right?
We got some Team Dizzies in chat, by the way. Hello, Kit Carson and Bubelic.
Got some love coming through.
Yeah, but next week is gold and below. You are correct.
Cool. So you guys should sign up if you're gold or below, which means gold, silver, or bronze.
We'll discuss this more in a moment, too, but let's hop into Catalyst for now. See you guys in game. You know what's great about this is there's like some like TESPA and CSL players who haven't even had this many people watch and play. So here we are with the Platinum League feature for the BTSL Amateur Tournament. People are asking, how can I sign up? Maybe I'll embarrass myself next week. If you type !noob, N-O-O-B in the chat, it will give you a link to see when all the tournaments are going. We post all 4 weeks of the month at the start of every month, so you have plenty of time to plan ahead, prepare, and see what's going on. But I encourage everybody to come play, even if you lose early on. They're best of 1 rounds early, so it doesn't even waste your time. You come, you show up, you lose, oh well, go back to watching the stream. But we're getting into game 1 of the grand finals. Spawning here to the lower right, he is a returning champion of the Platinum, and below we have the blue Zerg, Mangalore.
And to the upper left-hand side, our red Zerg player here is Dizzy. That's how I'm feeling after watching your intros all day.
Wow. Nice, well played. I like that we got some Dizzy fans in chat, though. That's the ultimate cool factor. When you got your friends watching you play and you win, feels amazing. When you lose, oh boy, good luck living that down. But I think this is really cool. So I really just want this on record for the VOD. If you guys missed the conversation for the pregame banter, Mangalore won the previous Platinum Below tournament. He got coaching from BCQD and says he went from Platinum 3 to Platinum 1 in the last month or so. That's really fucking cool, and I love that that's a thing. And if he wins coaching again here and advances even further, comes out for the Diamond and Below tournament, I'd be very, very happy to see that be the case. But yeah, if you guys compete in these tournaments, if you win, we'll buy you an hour of coaching with a player of your choice, up to $50. So I know we previously had someone win and wanted an hour of coaching with Pig. Well, Pig charges $60. So the guy forked over 10, we forked over 50, boom, an hour of coaching with Pig. So it's really your choice if you win these finals. Second place will always get some kind of prize. For the most part, it's just been co-op commanders, so it's a little bit of fun stuff, but hopefully we can spice that up as the year goes on. This tournament is totally like a goodwill tournament, though, guys. Like, we are dumping a lot of money into this and getting nothing in return, and that's totally fine, because it gets the players paid out through coaching. It gets these players here paid out through skill advancement. I love that this is turning out the way it has been, because when we thought about this idea at the start of the year, I was really worried no one would care. No one would want to play. But we've had some excellent turnouts. In fact, the last week's Diamond and Below tournament is the biggest tournament turnout we've had in like 2 years. Bigger than pro games, bigger than everything. Like the Diamond and League and Below tournament last week was so hype, and I was so happy to see that.
It's really awesome to see people playing and just improving and having fun with StarCraft, isn't it?
I want to be playing tempo music in the background of all this. Like, Just Hit Play, probably one of his best songs, to be honest. Everyone knows When I'm Grandmaster, of course. If you don't, you should.
I want to just play.
Oh, hey. Go on.
No, I didn't have anything cool to say.
Oh. Well, that's about par for the course, isn't it? Nah, I was going to just give a big thank you to Proud Footsore for the Prime sub. And then Denmark is the best, comes in with 100 bits. What's up, noobs? What about one-on-one training with you and Wardy? Well, that's a whole nother can of worms. I'm really sad right now, by the way. If you guys missed it, I tweeted, I found out what happened to my Denmark flag. Delivered it to the wrong address. Yeah. Luckily, I know where the address is. Hmm?
Did you get a flag instead of a shirt?
I had to get a flag because there's no shirts that did delivery inside 30 days, which was so stupid. But it sucks because it went to my parents' address, even though what's funny is it's not actually registered on my Amazon account anymore. Like, I removed the address, so I don't know how or why it went there. But as many of you may not know, but some of you do, keeping up, my mom's currently going through cancer treatment, and they've been at the hospital for the last 3 weeks. So no one's actually home, so that package is just sitting on a doorstep in the middle of the country. There's no one to go get it either.
It's a Denmark flag. It'll do fine.
I'm just like, what a waste of $15 though. Like, I'll get it eventually, I guess. But I was hoping to just have that ready for Mr. Denmark is the best.
Oh, wow.
You know what I could do, Wardy? I know what I'm gonna do.
You could draw a Denmark flag.
No. Well, oh.
Do you need me to observe?
Yeah, I do, because your idea is better than what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, camera's on you, buddy.
I mean, you could DIY a Denmark flag as well. That would also be awesome, rather than just straight up drawing. Like, you could make one out of. Maybe that's some sort of a fence.
Yo, talk about the banelings, Wardy. God damn it.
I'm showing them on screen. What more do you want to see? There's banelings, and they're gonna attack into a wall off with a Swanecrow and a Queen. They're probably not gonna do a lot. And then General Mangalore just put himself into a really good spot here, because it feels like Dizzy is going. It's kind of weird because he's getting the land, he's drawn in, but he's made a lot of Ling Bane at a very late stage of this. It feels like Mangalore, if the upgrades coming through, can just start making roaches. Maybe getting close to supply block could be scary. This is going to get a bit awkward because there's Lings coming up the left-hand side, and so Mangalore will counter-attack in. He can get huge damage done because there's nothing here defensively, and at least there's a wall off for Mangalore to buy some time against the Ling and Banes of Dizzy. Lings hit, Queen's going to start going down the drones. Going to be in trouble very soon, and you can see that as he pulls it away. On the other side of the map, the Spy and the Queen begin to get ready to hold on, but the roaches are coming through as well. This is a battle of who can kill the most drones the fastest. These Banes might get quite a job done. Oh, but the Queen tags every single Bane lane, and the Bane's going down. The roaches pop now. That's not the drone damage needed. Mangalore is continuing to win out on the other side of the map. As Lings pop, they get annihilated immediately. Nibble, nibble, nibble go those Zerglings as they kill Extractors, Hatcheries, Drones, and Lings. And, well, there's still some Lings over here. They're actually getting quite a lot of work as the Roaches are ignoring them. Suddenly, Dizzy found some counterattack damage and is able to kill 16 workers to even the worker count up. But does that matter when there's Roaches and +1/+1 on the map? I don't think so. Yes. Everything will calm down for just a moment. Mangalore even has a third hatchery while all of this is going on.
I'm doing totally useless things, but I just want to comment. Seeing Focus Fire is really impressive at this league, to be honest.
What was Focus Fire? I'm so confused.
I mean, well, just watching the Queens fight, you know?
Yeah. I have no idea what the Queens did. Did they Focus Fire something?
Okay, well, I'm half watching, but it looked like they did, unless I'm totally wrong. Okay, I've got this almost done, and you'll see this when we get out of game.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe they target fired something. I thought they were just sort of fighting or whatever ran their way. The Queen tanked the Banes over here, though. That was an absolute hero of the Queen. As Mangalore definitely coming out of this in the better spot. 10 workers up, the upgrades in his favor. Dizzy's just a little bit shy of having enough here to kind of recover. And it's little things like not quite having the third hatch up yet. That's another investment that still has to be made. Lack of a roach roar and lack of the upgrades. I mean, again, Mangalore just needs to stack up enough roaches and probably get ready to go. Get ready to take a bit of a fight. Six overlords. Well, I'm 66 out of 66 supply. That's got to be some sort of evil ritual. As Rifkin's finally done.
I'm done being totally useless. But just in time to see Dizzy catch a useless queen. Rest in peace, dude. Mangalore loses that, and that's going to suck. But he's got a lot of roaches, and while I'm getting quickly caught up, all they got to do is glance at that supply, because holy crap, doubling Dizzy right now.
Yeah, this has gone pretty good for Mangalore. He just set up a little bit better before the game got a bit hectic, and they actually did pretty even amounts of damage, but Mangalore was just better off already.
Ooh, Dizzy. Dizzy might be a little dizzy as he has placed down a second spire. It's a lot of minerals.
Isn't that built at the exact same time as the first?
Yeah.
That's...
I mean, this might be some sick double upgrade build that we've never heard of.
Maybe.
But I don't think he'll have enough time to get there, or the money. I mean, spine crawlers will work out a small amount of roaches and whittle them down, but not this many. And oh, the Lings are like move command trying to attack the middle roach for some reason. Oh, some control mistakes out of Dizzy are costing him this game.
He's gonna dive on in. We're gonna see a couple of these spines getting picked off, and well, there isn't really anything here for Dizzy to hold on with. Maybe he can get some mutas out soon, but by the time they're out and start killing these roaches, he's gonna have about 0 drones and maybe even 0 hatches. GG.
GG. Mangalore takes game number 1, and you'll notice Denmark is the best. So is my artistry.
I'm waiting for that to come up on stream.
Oh, it's stream delay.
That's terrible.
I knew buying a 75-inch TV was going to be worth it. I just didn't know how worth it.
Why did you just use the pencil command? Why didn't you use the fill bucket to at least put a red background on?
Because I'm not a graphics artist.
It took you so long?
I'm not an artist of the graphic variety,
I
okay?
thought maybe it took so long because you went off to like find, you know, a red pen and a pencil. You know, you rubbed it out. You made a nice little flag in real life. You just painted it and scribbled for the last 4 minutes?
What do you mean Rifkin is so dumb and I love it? Yeah, look, see? Look, Ace SS, that's... that's the greatest representation of what's just happened here, frankly. This is fine.
this is fine. This is the Danish flag that I ordered.
All right, well, folks, I apologize because it was super uncool for me to ditch on Dizzy like that.
No, but... listen to this, though. The Ace SS mode has a little red dot on top. Is that a Danish flag? Why have you gone so quiet?
Maybe this was foretold. The stars knew of this. All right, let's hop into the Violet Square. See you guys again. All right, we're in game number 2. And if you believe in fate, then yeah, that was totally a Denmark flag on the Aces Estima. But if you don't, that's okay. This has turned into quite a silly cast. Spotty here to the top left. He put up a heck of a fight, but unfortunately did fall prey to his opponent. He's on his last life here in the grand finals. We got the blue Zerg, Dizzy.
And in the bottom right-hand side, our red Zerg is Mangalore, up 1-0.
I'd also like really appreciate if people at chat could stop remarking how stupid I am, because that's just bullying.
Hello. I will call the bully hunters.
You know what I hate? Like that was ever a thing. I just can't even still. Like, I know it's a meme and a joke, and like we're all just mocking it at this point. But seriously, I think my favorite thing, like if you guys ever want to just like dive knee deep into cringe deliciousness, is just go watch the way the hostess handled that situation. It is just wonderful, is how I will phrase it and leave it there. But ooh, Wardy, I don't know if you got the stream on. Some 6 sounds just came in from JDies or JDS. Thank you for the 10 bucks. Yeah. Smiley face right back at you, sir or madam.
I'll smiley face right back at you too. That's 2 smiley faces for 1. That's a good. Oh my
god, 2 smiley faces, double D's are the best.
That feeling when the only double D's you're getting today is the ones from Wardy and Rifkin smile.
The only double D's we're talking about are like these 5 chins. That's what it looks like when you put it like that. Oh god. All right, so Dizzy has not gone for anything too cheesy. I think what we've seen pretty commonly out of, frankly, my terrible ladder play, but also more importantly these lower league tournaments, and I think this applies more to like gold and below, is some of these games do get cheesy. It's like I don't really have the wherewithal to learn macro because that's why I'm stuck in gold, but you can get really good at all-ins. And I think most coaches will tell you this, and I've heard most pros even just say this in response to people asking in chat, like the best, how do I get better at StarCraft is the question asked all the time. And the reality is you just get good at one build and keep getting better at that one build. And eventually you'll get to the point where you've just played enough games and like you'll have a good sense of things, you can start playing other things. And if that one build you choose ends up being like, let's say Ling All-Ins, turns out you can get code S GSL. You don't have. This is a no regret joke.
I know. Sorry. Thanks Flagelin for the Twitch Prime sub. So many Twitch Prime subs today. Is that just me?
Yeah, we're actually we're killing it today, man. Not like the craziest hype train of all time, but 32 new subs throughout the stream. Thank you guys. Good shit to see. Dizzy, unfortunately, will not be seeing anything, and it's not good shit because he lost the Overlord. Now, but supply blocked from it. That's gonna really sting as he starts making his transition here to Lair. I'm curious what he goes for off this, because last game we saw him dive for the Spire, and I don't think the Spire objectively is wrong. Like, to go for a Spire and build like spine crawlers to cover your ass to get mutas, that's what you do. But double Spire and kind of awkward spine crawlers and bad engagements, like, Dizzy could have had things go much better for him. I don't think the build was what was so much of a question, but how he handled it. He's also on pretty low drones going into this layer, so I'm really worried about this.
Well, we'll see what Mangalore can do as he goes into the Rotron, the double Evo chamber. He's very true to his playstyle. He even gets the spine crawler like he did in the last game. I mean, this is obviously how he plays the ZvZ, and, you know, continuing on like that. I mean, I like it. I'm a big fan of the whole one build per matchup, stick to it, learn all the ins and outs, and it just lets you focus on your other mechanics and the other things you have to learn in StarCraft 2, rather than always kind of fighting against learning the build and learning what's good against it, learning what to do in this situation, that situation from scratch. So I like that he's just sticking to what he did in the last game, +1 missiles on the way up, and there is that Spire from Dizzy.
By the way, people in chat discussing ranks, happy to admit I am probably Diamond, but I haven't placed in 3 seasons because I'm a terrible casual who's fallen in love with co-op. But I'm confident to say I'm Masters when I want to be, and I've proved this many times. Because as I proved that statement, if you just do one build well, you can get anywhere in the game. And turns out battle cruisers can carry you through a whole season or 2 of StarCraft. Although, I will say, I'm really sad. I haven't done battle cruiser builds since they changed the teleport. But like, prior to teleport, man, that shit was so fun.
Man, I want to get into co-op, but every time I get ready to get into co-op, I get distracted and I go do something else.
I love it. You know, it's so painful grinding out some of the commanders because they suck to play, but maxed out they're a lot of fun, and they just buffed the hell out of Swan. Swan is gonna be like ungodly strong. Like they literally doubled the health of Hellbats, which by the way get an armor upgrade like chitinous plating. So you have these light units with fucking 5 armor that have 235 health. Good luck ever killing those, Amon, you dick.
That's crazy.
But speaking of co-op, by the way, the runner-up of this will get a co-op commander of their choice. So, hey, no time better than the present if you fall in second. But I think the best prize is, of course, the coaching. And Mangalore has already proven that one session of coaching can do wonders, not just for your ladder play, but apparently for your tournament play, too. He's looking so good. He's pushing across the map with what looks to be an unbeatable amount of roaches. Even though Dizzy has a Spire and some mutas coming, the amount is low. His drone count was never that high, so he didn't really have a bank going into this. And he didn't pop out like 5 or 7 mutas, he popped out like 3.
Yeah. And these roaches, they have +1 as well. He's moving across the map at a good time. He's getting the Hydra set up as well. I mean, he has to commit in with these roaches because otherwise the mutas are just going to kill them off for free as they try and go back home. But will he find damage with these? Probably yes. Good chance beating so far by Dizzy. Obviously buying time is going to be important, but he's still going to lose a fair amount here, like at least a few drones, right? So this is going to be painful. He needs to get those mutas onto the roaches ASAP.
It's going to take so long to clean up, but even if it does get cleaned up, like, Hydras are coming out behind this. I don't think Mangalore's in a very precarious spot at all. I'm still worried for Dizzy. 12 drones go down like right away too. That's gonna sting. He had a worker lead past Tense. Now it pushes up to the main, and as we see, mutas just take so long to clean up. And in fact, they got distracted by an overlord, so they weren't even chasing the roaches. Now the roaches get to that main mineral line, and there's just nothing to stop them. We might see a 0 amount of drones at this rate.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dizzy just doesn't have the mutas getting to work as fast as they need to. So by the time he finally cleans this up, these drones are going to be so dead. He just spent all of his money on Zerglings. Oh, he needs some money for drones, really.
It's a real desperate move. I mean, I think he knows that this is the end of his rope.
Yeah. I mean...
Oh no, Dizzy went for Carapace upgrades. You only do that if your opponent goes mutas.
Oh, everything's gone wrong for Dizzy.
I think, you know, if Dizzy was blind building this in the hopes of his opponent going mutas, because maybe that's what he fights a lot in the ladder, honestly, he had a decent drone count before the fight began. His mutas having a Carapace upgrade would certainly win a muta war, but this is where we start talking about scouting being a little bit more important in StarCraft 2, because we check his vision, and Dizzy, he didn't see anything that would have indicated mutas. He saw a Roach Warren and double Evos, right? Like, if he had read what Mangalore was doing better, I think that Dizzy could have maybe played this game better.
Well, we're going to see these users are going to try and fight the Hydras, but obviously the Hydras are just like, nope, that's not going to happen. We'll jump into the main base where actually there isn't any anti-airs, so these mutas are going to start being damaged with.
I love that the Hydras are just like, oh, you have Carapace? We didn't even notice.
Yeah. Oh, you're upgraded? That's nice. That's nice. I mean, good for you guys.
So he's killing workers, and this looks really great. You know, like the comeback potential is here, but then it's reminded there's still 38 he has to go through before this even becomes like even footing. Like it's pretty bad news for Dizzy.
4 bases against 2 as well. Everything adds up in favor of Mangalore.
Where did that Zergling come from?
The one in the main base?
Yeah, there's one Zergling from Dizzy in the main.
Just run on by as you do.
It's like finding a spider in your room. You're like, where did you come from? Get out of my base.
I had a spider in my room today. Terrifying. He is going to pick off the last of the stones on the third, but the Hydra should go. Go, Hydras, go!
I'm glad to see this finally go. Mangalore was struggling to catch this. Like, and a lot of this is because he doesn't have muscular augments, but researching them now, Spore Crawler's coming down the mineral lines. He will hold. It's just a bit of a shame it took this long to finally get this together.
Yeah, it really is. We're going to be seeing the last couple of years still trying to do just something a little bit extra, but now the Hydra's coming across the map. This is going to be
game. GG, well played. We have a back-to-back two-time champion, Mangalore. This is the first two-time champion. Straight up Dr. Disrespect. Oh, right. Oh, no.
That was good. That was very good. That was
okay.
Smooth.
Well, Denmark is the best. If you're tuning in, I want you to know that I will at one point get a real flag. For now, I hope that this will suffice. But thank you everybody for joining us. and enjoying
I can't believe the flag is just scribbled.
I'm good at what I do, Wardy. What can I say?
I can make a better flag in 10 seconds.
You said that about the summit and lost that bet too, my friend.
I did not say that. I knew for a fact I was going to lose that one from the start.
All right, well, guys, that does fully and completely wrap things up for the day. So I want to thank you all for joining us today for the BTSL. Wardy, thank you as always for joining us. Quick, hit up your shout-outs. What you casting, where you casting, where can they find you?
I'm cast on twitch.tv/Wardy, and I'm casting tomorrow and Friday, and on Saturday I'm having a real life, but I'm cast on Sunday too, so I'm just casting a lot. And I'm going to be casting BTSL next week, so I'll be back here. And yeah, it'll be fun. I'm glad to be here again. Excited to be back next week. Still somehow getting invited back. Not being fired yet. I'm kind of amazed personally, but there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why that Riffin guy hasn't axed you.
Me too.
Yeah,
it makes no sense. It makes no sense at
all. In the meantime, if you guys haven't seen, we are going to start finally making a big push for the tickets, for the finals, for the actual event. So please listen to me. If the words Vancouver pique your interest, you hear Richmond and you're like, I'm near there, we'll be casting live from Richmond, aka Vancouver, in 1 month from now. BTSL finals will be happening. $6,500 for prizing. Wardy, Zombie, Rifkin, and Maynard all going to be there live. We got Impact and Hero hopefully coming. We got 2 European players to determine over the next couple of weeks. And it'll be good times. So please, please, please check out the tickets if you're interested. If you're in the area, I hope we'll see you there. And yeah, we'll be back on... Oh, we actually don't have anything for Friday. This is weird because the Asia bracket finished up so quick. I guess this is like, hey, Rifkin, you've got time to do your taxes finally.
No.
But despite like 100 sticky notes on my table that tell me I should do my taxes, I still haven't. So we'll see how that goes. Regardless, the very latest we'll be back is next week after Nation Wars is concluded with the BTSL second group stages. So maybe we'll throw something on the weekend. I mean, 4 days off is a lot of time off. Maybe I'll come back and do some free-for-all brawls or something with y'all. But yeah, be sure to keep in touch with the BaseTradeTV Twitter for updates on what we're casting, where we're casting it. Be sure to follow us on the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to end the stream with some commercials. We're going to go find somebody very nice and awesome to host. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.